Hey. Hey there, Mars. Welcome to the stream. Oh. Max ideally will be in soon. Hello, Max. We are loading up the game. I can make no assurances as to whether or not the stream will crash, but ideally it won't. Oh, and I got us a new horse. This is the White Arabian. It's a very, very good horse. It's the best early game horse you can possibly have, and will probably be the horse we use the entire time. And now we're going to go ahead and ride up to Cairn Lake. Because there is someone we need to shoot up there. With our Schofield. And yeah, just our Schofield right now. Yeehaw! Alright, I can't remember what the last thing we left off doing with Arthur was, but I can remember that one of the things we left off doing was hunting down famous gunslingers. One of those famous gunslingers is Flaco Hernandez, who lives up here.
There, girl. Yeah, you're alright, girl. Yeah, good girl.
Come on, my sweet girl.
Yeah.
Man, this mountain is a lot.
Easy, girl.
Mars, I don't know if you actually joined us while we were on the mountain, but I guess you remember a little bit of the mountain because of the gameplay you watched.
Okay, girl.
Ooh, that's a high quality deer. Oh, heck. Yeah, I was really hoping Landon would be in this game too.
Yeah. Here we go.
But, I mean, there are other famous gunslingers, right? And he gets brought up a couple times. Okay, okay.
Hey, girl.
The last bit of the last stream was just us coming up into this mountain and getting this horse. I don't think we did any actual story missions. What's the last story mission we did? Let me check. The last story mission we've done. I can't tell. I don't know. Let me see what the save was. It was... Exit pursued by a bruised ego. We went hunting for a bear. There is poker in this game. Max, I'm sure you've seen it. And we might play a little bit of poker at some actual point. Probably once I finish this game and I go back to doing my post-canon stuff on my other save.
Come on.
Need to hit those rabbits. Yes, I do. I know that mission very vividly because of the Mexican standoff joke that happens during it, which I consider the best joke in that entire game.
Easy there.
Alright.
Who's that? You in the wrong camp, stranger.
I don't mean no harm, okay? Just want to speak to Hernandez.
We don't
Okay.
take to visitors up here. Kill this fool!
Okay, here we are in a shootout, I guess. That worked really well. Yeah, it's so good. Alright. Max, do you remember when I was down in New Austin during my post-canon playing of this game? What else is up there? I'll take his hat, sure. It's a nice hat. Do you remember all the gang that I kept running into down there, the Del Lobos? This is the Del Lobos. It's the only Del Lobos you can meet during the main part of the game, because the rest of them are based out of New Austin. How much money do we have? $264. Once it breaks 1,000, I'm going to be doing some things.
Flacco Hernandez, you in there? I didn't want trouble, but I'm just here to speak with you. About Boy Calloway?
Yes, there is.
I'm unarmed.
It's at the end of this quest line, actually. We can use it once I finish it.
I just want to talk. About Boy Calloway?
It's Boy Calloway's revolver, actually.
Here's your message.
That was a really bad duel. I'm sorry, Flacco Hernandez. Where's Flacco's revolver? Oh my god. Oh, wait, there was. I saw it. Just a second. There we go. There it is. This is actually one of my favorite looking guns in the game. Flacco's revolver. It's very pretty. I'll have to take a picture of Flacco Hernandez. Hold on. There we go. And then we won't think about this mission for a hot second, because Flacco Hernandez was up here, Emmett Granger was down there, and Black Bell is way over here, in an area we haven't been to yet. So there's no reason to. And then we can ride south and, yeah, get Mike out of jail. Yeah, I'm starting to agree that Bully 2 would be fun. First-person cowboy. I'm gonna go third-person cowboy. Oh, a map of some kind. Yeah? What's the poisonous trail? If you guys ever want to go treasure hunting, just tell me and we will. Though I will require Max to tell me where the treasure hunt starts, because I'm not finding the starting area for this. I can't carry any more Kentucky bourbons? Where's the bourbons? I don't really want to have an issue with that. Okay, looks like everything is in here that can be found. Trick shots, hunting, crafting, and other survivalist-related activities will increase my Deadeye. Neat. I don't know anything special. Ginseng elixir, there we go. Health experience. What does Canis? It's dog eat dog, isn't it? I know it was the name of Bully in the, when it was first released. Alright, let's cook us up some meat, everyone. And take a nice long gander at Arthur. Our sweet woodsman boy. I love his little gloves. His thick range gloves are so nice. Oh. Alright. Now that we're done with this, we can finally go ahead and do a mission. As I ride off this mountain. So, I'm going to go ahead and mark a mission to go to. You guys get to pick which one it is. Do we want to go do the non-skippable debt collection mission, money lending and other sends? Do we want to do the Javier Escuela mission, which is breaking Sean out of jail? Or do we want to do the Micah Bell mission first? Okay, Mars, do you have any preference? I'm just getting on my horse because, I'm going to be honest, we can get almost all the way off this mountain without. Okay, this one is the last money lending mission that we have to do. It's the last obligatory money lending mission. But we can step around it for the Micah mission if you'd like. And then come back to it a little later on our way back up. Also, we will, I think, we will be doing the money lending missions only because they're what I was referring to like earlier as the optional story missions. So they do have an impact on the story, but I'll definitely space them between other stuff, so it's not as... Yeah. Absolutely any mission we do with Micah will make Arthur look much better by comparison. Especially because most of the Micah missions are just Arthur very justifiably yelling about how much he doesn't like Micah, so... Cowboy, cowboy, cowboy. Now there is a voice in the back of my head telling me to do all of the challenges again, but I don't want to, because I already have a save with a bunch of them done, and I really don't want to grind through them again.
There's a girl.
There's a girl.
That's a good girl.
If there's a general store in Strawberry that we can actually use properly, then I might switch Arthur's outfit out a little so we can get a lower collared shirt for Arthur.
Yeah. Go.
Oh yes, there are some, the lowest, like, neckline shirts that are available are, the Union suits, but they just kind of look like they're plastered to his body, really. I'll show you what I mean once we can switch into one, but I don't like them very much, but I do like the collared shirts, which come down just about as much.
That's it. You alright? You okay? Ah! Yeah, you're doing good.
Arthur's gentle reassurance to his horse is perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm slowing down just a second to switch his outfit already to the preset one that we have for him.
Yeah.
Here we go. A lighter boy. Oh, I'm cold? Let me try and get out of the cold then. Oh gosh, I am cold. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm out of the cold now. We're going to avoid the Strauss deck collecting mission for right now to ride into Strawberry. Oh, and this, by the way, just for the sake of you, oh god, Max, is West Elizabeth that we've just ridden into. That's Emberino, that's New Hanover, this is West Elizabeth. This is actually where Blackwater is, it's right there.
Easy.
It's a cool wolf. What's up, dude?
I'm all slashed. I'm burning up. Oh, God.
Here, take a swig of this.
Here you go, buddy.
You okay? Oh, ain't no healing this one, partner. Can't stand it. I can't.
Rip. That one's a big F.
All right, girl. Giddy up.
I have always wondered if there's a way to get Dutch's horse. Because they reference the Count a couple times, and then they don't ever really let you... I don't think you can ever ride him. I know you can in the main game, obviously, because it's Dutch's. But in the epilogue, I don't know if you can. And yeah, this is the end of Red Dead 1. It's not, you know, it's a little further north than the end of Red Dead 1 was. Where I am right now, I mean.
You're all right, girl.
Somewhere around here is the devil, if you want to look that up, Max. But we don't have to. God, I have heard these dulcet twangs an awful lot because there's the cougar challenging missions require me to be up here.
There we go.
You know what? I might as well investigate this. A letter, huh? Note from Jim. Back in a few days. Gone to pick up Mildred from her mother's house. The new Miss Peyton. Best, Jim. Bird? A bird? Huh. I have nothing to say about that. Yeah, you actually go to Pronghorn Ranch in a little while. Is Pronghorn Ranch an area from the first game?
Yep. Good girl. Yeah. Move. There we go. Come on. Hey, you're okay, girl. Okay, girl. All right, girl. Ah! You done good, girl. Now, come on.
I'm not going to do Micah's quest just yet. Welcome to Strawberry. I probably should have approached the town a little slower.
That's good, girl.
It's a nice place.
Morning, mister.
There are newspapers. I forgot about the newspapers. Let me see what we got here.
Want a paper?
Someone's been stealing all the walking
All
off
I
the
want.
lines.
Well, see you for the next one.
Let me see what we got. Outlaws send train on driverless journey, owned by Leviticus Cornwall. A private train owned by the railroad, sugar and oil magnate Leviticus Cornwall was robbed in broad daylight by masked outlaws. Headed north towards the Grizzlies, the outlaws boarded and stopped the train shortly after it had departed from West Elizabeth. Initial cables sent as printing time indicate the bloody takeover occurred in order to steal railroad bonds from the personal car of Mr. Cornwall. Shortly after the robbery, the train was set in motion without a driver or crew, barreling dangerously through the area at a high rate of speed. The train was eventually brought to a stop by engineers and lawmen north of Annesburg, who reported a scene of violent struggle and bloody carnage on board. Some engineers and guards from the train survived the slaughter, but were too startled to report much information of value to authorities. I love it too. 21 dead in attacks. Do I not get to read that? Oh, there we go. Bank boat heist, largest robbery in years. Oh, we do get information about the boat heist. Furnishes a sensation among residents. Money believed stashed by outlaws. After a bloody shootout that resulted in the seizure of a large quantity of banknotes being shipped by boat, Pinkerton agency officials have restricted access to the town of Blackwater while a massive manhunt is underway. Officials issued bounties on the heads of Dutch Vanderlyn and his gang, commonly known as Dutch's Boys. Didn't realize that was their official name. Banks looked to shipping assets via boat as a more reliable means of transportation, impervious from thieves. The deadly attack resulted in the loss of $150,000, the largest robbery in the region in recent years. Authorities believe that the men may have stashed the money in Blackwater before fleeing. Reports indicate that many are searching high and low for the stash, upending public spaces and neighbors' gardens. Residents of Blackwater view the lockdown with contempt. Businesses who depend on shipments of dry goods, sundries, and catalog sales complain that Pinkertons have caused an unnecessary burden on life and welfare. Series of late spring storms. Gosh, this is a lot of it, huh?
Yeah.
Trader opened fire on this.
How are you, mister? You all right?
Man, that's a lot of newspapers.
Hello. Morning to you.
Why is Arthur sauntering so... Is he hurt? Is it because he's cold? Yeah, it's because he's hurt. I'm gonna see if this is close enough to my horse to activate horse weapons. Whoops. Okay. Oh! I forgot I can just jump onto my horse. There we go. Now it's just normal Arthur. Okay, everyone.
Hello. Haven't seen you around. Please, look around. You
Time to
must
put Arthur
travel
in
a
some
lot.
good clothes.
Come back again.
Nope. It's not the right way. One of these should...
Apparently those Blackwater robbers are still on the loose. They got that whole town on lockdown.
Huh. Some shops run illicit businesses. Oh.
Let me see.
All we can do is buy clothes for Arthur. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. So, Max, do you remember when you said you were a little bit overwhelmed by the outfits we had possible? Here is the sections for all of the outfits. We're just going to shirts. And here, oh, we only have one full page of shirts, I apologize. Each shirt comes in a myriad of different styles. This is the Union shirt, by the way, the one I was talking about that I said I didn't like too much.
Now that's something you'd like.
The stand collar overshirt I'm always very fond of because I think it's cute and it looks very fancy on him.
I see that's caught your attention.
I'm also always fond of the collar overshirt because of the nature of it.
Popular
I
even
think that might be cute actually on him. What does everyone else think? Yeah. Everyday shirt just looks like an everyday shirt. French dress shirt. And our everyday overshirt. Yeah, these stand collar and collar overshirts are the most revealing we can get. Which of these designs do you guys like the most on him? I can't make him naked. I'm so sorry. This is as much chest hair as I can put on this boy.
Folks come in for that all the time.
Jupe contributing truly the only worthwhile opinions. I think I'm gonna keep him in fairly dark clothing for right now, though. Maybe this blue? What's everyone's thoughts on the blue? Is it too much? Maybe with other lighter clothing. Listen, just go find Artifact, you fool. You coward.
County has to offer, so I hear the mayor gets them shipped in from South America on his own expense.
Alright, blue it is. You have the power, Fern. You can do it. These are all the pants, by the way. There's a lot of pants. Kind of tempted to give him saddle jeans because I like the look of them.
Interested in?
Don't like the look of any of them really too much, though. Tempted to just put him in normal jeans.
Anything interest you?
I don't know. I think I'll leave him how he is for right now. Yeah.
Customers sure love that.
What am I looking for? Suspenders. Here we go. We can get crossback suspenders, which are a little thicker, or my personal favorite, leather suspenders. No, I like these ones. The fine leather suspenders with the little belts and clasps. Not sure I like him on this outfit, though.
I like the blue and brown.
Kind of liking the crossback.
Folks come in for that all the time.
Whatever you guys want, though. And here are the average cotton ones, but
Customers sure love that. I see that caught your attention.
yeah, people just keep calling him like. You want burgundy, like this kind, the leather, or like this, or one of the other styles. Yeah, we can try that glitch. I just don't remember how to do it.
That mayor ain't gonna stop me.
Like that? The purples? Or like one of these crossbacks that's more gray.
Folks come in for that all the time.
Or like a cotton. We have straight black cotton with little yellow stripes.
You looking for anything in particular?
What do we got in fine leather? Just dark browns.
Popular even with the tourists here.
And dark blues. So were you thinking the gray crossback? This one.
Something you're interested in?
And mind you, we can change his hat too if you all don't like his hat. Or would like to check out the different ones.
Sure.
Now, I don't know if that's going to put him in. Yeah, okay, it's going to keep the vest on him. Once we get back to camp, I will take his vest off and we'll fool around with his outfit a little more.
Hey, ready.
I don't have high honor. I have like moderate honor. Where is the shop around here that's running a distillery? One of these shops in the Strawberry is running a distillery, and I can't remember which one ever. think is maybe the hotel. I've never done this robbery, mind you, so...
Come on in. Just arrived?
Hello, sir. You've got a very nice smoking jacket on. Max, that's a big mood. I do like the writing in this game, so I'm probably going to stick with it, but... God, I can't remember which of the shops here has a distillery. Is it this one? I think it is this one. I think it is the general store. Yeah. Do we all want to rob this, distillery? Hold on just a moment. Huh? Alright, I'm back. So, we can either do a mission with Micah, or... Look out. Or we can rob this shop for some, like, special goodies.
Long time no see.
Alright. After one vote for robbery.
Hey! Not so fast. Baseman, I want to see what you got cooking down there.
That ain't nothing. Just a little batch of white lightning to warm the old bones.
Take me down there. Now!
Thank you, sir. No, it's okay. This is a valid robbery.
It's down this way. Like I say, nothing to see really. Just a little drop on the side.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, what's... What's so, Yeah, normally these are pretty valid.
Trying to make ends meet. It ain't like strawberries full of big spenders. You can see it ain't much, really.
Valerian root.
You don't have to clean me out. I
No.
look like a wealthy man.
Yeah, but I want to clean you out, sir.
Just a couple of old stills, nothing worth taking.
Now, you gotta have some money stashed away down here somewhere.
Hey now, that's close enough. Money? If only. I'm sorry, mister. I think all this just probably looks more than it is.
I want money.
Stay away from me, please.
Show me where the money is. I ain't gonna ask you twice.
Sorry for mean Arthur hours.
Stay back. Okay. Okay. Don't point that at me. There's a loose brick in the wall by the still.
That's better.
Thank you, sir. Money, 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 money.
You don't need to take it all.
I never liked this dude. He doesn't let you change in his area. Now we've got the stash here. Anything else of note? It ain't looking like it. Where's my Valerian root? There it is.
You keep your mouth shut. Maybe I'll keep my mouth shut about this operation of yours.
We all gotta make a bit extra on the side.
No, absolutely not. Arthur is not a murderer.
You make me sick. You think you can take whatever you want. I work hard.
He's a moonshiner in a dry town. Listen, I'm playing High Honor for your boyfriend.
Parker?
Arthur's just a soft boy. Just a gentle man. If it helps, you will get to see him be mean after this mission. And probably during this mission, but in like a deserving way.
Yep. Hello, sir. I've come from Blackwater. I'm on the trail of a dangerous gang. Colm O'Driscoll. Heard you had some sort of incident.
We don't deal with bounty hunters around here, son.
I was just wondering if I could get a description.
Well, they weren't
It's
friends.
so hard. I'm
They got
so
in a
sorry.
fight, 2 men got killed. Now, one of them's an idiot. The other's some kind of dumb Mick, so maybe them's your boys. You can look right enough when we hang them.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Let me out of here, you maggots!
Let me see if I can get down.
No, we're done here. Just get the hell out.
Alright, I'm not gonna sock my way. Yeah, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. Okay, let's play Is There a Quiet Way to Get Mike Out of This Jail Cell? Because there's the way I know I did it last time.
Arthur! Arthur!
Hello, old friend. Had a good time, did you?
You gonna get me out of here?
I ain't decided yet.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke. I heard so much bluster out of your mouth these last 6 months. And now, I got an opportunity to watch you be silenced.
Well, you gotta do something.
Why?
I always looked up to you, Arthur.
Well, that's your first mistake. Listen, there's one little problem.
God, I love Arthur so
One
much.
of me, and there's a whole town full of people wanting to see you swing.
You got to do
He
something,
looks like that
Arthur.
basically constantly.
Got any dynamite?
I do in fact have some dynamite. I don't have any dynamite. Usually have some dynamite. Alright, let's see what we got here. Big ol' winch I used last time.
This wall just needs some good force.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we're doing what
Over the bars. See if you
I
can
did last
hold
time.
them off.
What a modern disaster this is gonna be.
Just pull that lever. Come on.
Here we go. No explodey rights, but we do get this rights.
Let's get out of here, come on. What the hell are you doing?
He wasn't O'Driscoll.
I knew you were scum the moment I laid eyes on you.
Well, now we have to kill a bunch of people in this town. Because we gotta protect Micah. Yeah, Micah is not a great
Don't go
guy.
that way. Let's get the hell out of here.
I got some unfinished business. Trust me, Morgan.
Trust you? You have finally lost your damn mind.
I don't have anything but a, like, mediocre revolver.
Goddamn maniac.
We're in it now, Morgan. What do you want to do?
We're in it now, Morgan. Oh, Morgan, we're in it now. Okay, now I'm actually having to do gunplay. There we go.
Send them all out! Come on! Everything you got!
Alright. I won.
They got something of mine I ain't leaving without.
Please give me a revolver. Thank God. Or carbine. Thank God. How did that one lower my honor?
Got more coming in.
I can see that.
Hell's coming for you right now.
The mic missions are always very fun and just
Making a house call.
real bad.
There's more of these morons.
I do really wish that Stephen Ogg had voiced him.
We really should get out of here.
Calm yourself, woman. Like I said, I need to see someone. Skinny! Get out!
My hat, please.
Skinny!
It ain't Skinny, Micah. It's Norman. Oh.
You always was a letdown, you fat sack of crap. Excuse me a minute, Arthur.
Right. Oof.
Hello, Maddie.
I don't think there's any sexual assault depicted in this game.
My guns. I showed him, and I'll show the rest of this town.
You have really lost it this time.
Let's go.
Alright.
I'm sending that straight back.
Why am I losing honor? What am I doing wrong?
Come on, this way. Yeah? Who wants to see me hang now?
Alright. Horse, 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 horse.
Reckon it's time we got out of here, Morgan.
Now you want to get out of here?
Why is all of this happening? Yeah, but these are like lawmen.
Bitches are there. Get him. Keep riding, Morgan.
I feel like it's totally acceptable to shoot lawmen.
More riders. Yeah.
The Deadeye in this game, by the way, feels just as good as it looks.
Go.
Another lot of them. We are getting the hurricane. Someone kill this asshole.
Please don't kill the horse. Thank God. Did not say it explicitly, but it did say it implicitly by letting me shoot cops without a loss of honor. God, I have something stuck in my throat. Alright. There we go.
Before we get any more on our tail,
My throat's finally good.
that was some
Murder
good
two.
shooting, Morgan. Whew, I gotta hand it to you.
What the hell was that you pulled back there?
Got a bit wild, all right.
Wild. Making a house call? in
Mike
the
could be
middle
like,
of all
sorry
that?
Morgan, I got wild and shot a whole town of people.
More than those guns.
That much is clear. Who was that fella?
Skinny? Yeah, we ran together for a while. Did a bank job down south. Didn't end well.
I saw how it goddamn ended.
He was gonna let me hang.
I'm starting to wish I had. And you owe Lenny, too.
I forgot that storms in this game are
Owe me thanks profusely, I promise.
gorgeous.
Yeah, well, you're lucky Dutchie's got your back. For some unknown reason.
Look at that. Look at these storms, y'all.
I think we finally lost him.
I hope so.
I'm giving you a holster. It's my way of saying thank you.
And thank you. There I was, having a dull day only for you. To liven it up by letting me help you shoot up half a town.
You're a funny fella, Arthur. Real funny.
Why you act all sour all the time? Well, you ain't funny at all. So why you gotta act like the court jester? All right, listen. I'm sorry, but we're family now. Arthur, you and me. Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes, brothers make mistakes. Now I'm heading back to my little camp around back of Strawberry. Come see me. Maybe I can make things up to you. You ain't heading back to Dutch? No, I've been a bad boy, Arthur. I ain't seeing Dutch till I can bring him a peace offering. Bye now. Yeah.
Like that Micah's horse doesn't like him. Even Micah's horse hates him. Alright, I can now hold two sidearms at the same time. Usually that's Granger's revolver and Flacco's revolver for the first part of this game. That's what I did the first time, because it looks nice. However, I can also wield Flacco or Granger's revolver and a Schofield. Which I think is much nicer. And soon, I'll be able to wield two Schofields. So the tooltip up in the top left is basically just like, don't go back to that area just yet. Alright, Mean Arthur time. It's government assigned Mean Arthur hours. I also have to be kind of careful with how I play this game because I can't be too fast and loose, because I need Arthur's honor to be high. Please don't hit my horse. Thank God. That's what I should have got out of the general store, was the horse revivers. Still not a good enough shot to do that. Normal carrot, oatcake, sugar cube, parasol mushroom, wild carrot, ginseng, sage. Give him a sugar cube for doing so well during that chase sequence. Good girl. Sometimes I forget that fake horse can't hear me.
Easy now.
Enemy gang camps.
We go in the back and come out the back. Then we going back on ourselves.
Front, back, sideways, dressed up as hogs. Make a damn decision.
You know what? Your horse is named Gay Horse.
We go in the back and then send you out front to meet the deputy.
All right. Okay, hold on a sec. That's gonna get my toes curled up.
You got a problem with that? Because you're in the wrong gang if you do.
I don't have a problem with getting curled.
Yeah, horseshoes is real difficult.
Call yourself a man?
More of a man than you ever was.
You too yellow. I guess we get back to playing.
I need to get to a stable and name this horse.
He's just letting out gas. Quit your holler. We ain't got a plan. We're just gonna wait. Everyone bunk down for the night.
Alright, that sounds like the end of dialogue to me.
Hit fire! What do you think? I'm gonna put a window in your skull.
That didn't work. Boy, howdy did that not work. Whoops. I'm liking Big Larry though, but it's a girl. Not that a girl can't be Big Larry, just, you know. We got some new journal entries. Alright, everyone. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can hear he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess. Big Lassie and Big Janine are both good. Headed into Valentine with Uncle and the girls. Girls went scouting out work, while Uncle and I had a few drinks, and he explained more of his theories on existence and barefaced lies about his past. Marge. Things took a strange turn. Some fellas seemed to recognize me, or us, from Blackwater. Guess we've been holed up there too long while Jose and I scouted the job that never was. I chased the bastard. Large Marge. Here's some drawings. I like his drawing of Uncle. It's kind of tender. And he nearly fell off a cliff. I spared him and he gave me a pen. I hope I won't regret my leniency, but I reckon he got the scare of his life. Jimmy Brooks was his name. That's the church. Here's some drawings. Wild carrots, parasol mushrooms, Indian tobacco, and yarrow. These drawings are so good. Met some old drunk in Valentine. Claimed he was a shootist. Seemed more like a clown. Some poor fool was writing a book about him, or trying to. Levin was the name of the writer. Jim Calloway was the killer. Apparently, Levin needs more information. Asked me to find a few folk who have spent more time in publicity than me, and knew old Jim back when he was a real killer. Their names are Emmett Granger, Flaco Hernandez, Billy Midnight, and Black Bell. Sound like a troop of clowns. That's our group chat. We shall see what kinds of people those who want to be famous murderers is. My hopes are not too high. And a picture of Jim Boy Calloway asleep on the desk. There's Strauss is back lending money, and I'm back collecting it. The work mostly revolts me and shames me. Somehow, robbing people honestly with a gun and fists is less repellent than less repellent than robbing them fully in accordance with the law. It'll be the usual sort of desperados, sick farmers, pregnant maids, lovesick young men, and other dupes desperate enough and stupid enough to take Strauss's terms. A usurer's life may be a comfortable one, but it is foul work. Look at that. That's a good sketch. Colm O'Driscoll slipped through our fingers once more, and I saw my own life slip through mine. That gentle buffoon we kidnapped up in the mountains took us to a cabin. We were planning to kill Colm, but he had just gone elsewhere. We shot a bunch of his boys, and one was about to end my life when Kieran shot him. This feud, it's bled out from Dutch and Colm's mutual hatred into a loathing that permeates all of us and all of them. Still, I found quite a shotgun in the cabin. I love his handwriting, too. It's very pretty. Alright. Valentine. Went off drinking with young Lenny. Thanks to my own peculiar genius for trouble when drunk, the evening did not go quite according to plan. But somehow, neither of us got killed or arrested for murder, despite my best efforts in that regard. Somehow, I don't imagine that the saloon owner in Valentine likes me very much after the mayhem I have caused there. And this is Smithfield's saloon. Met Emmett Granger. I cannot think of a single man I have enjoyed seeing dead more than this bastard. Pig shit and hatred, and he still threw a knife at me. Met an idiot hunting for treasure. Bought a map off him. Wonder if I'll find anything. A gorgeous drawing of his horse. Look at that. That's our little thing we found up in the mountain. Took a day off and went hunting with Hosea. He seems to be really getting his strength back a bunch, although he was lucky to not die as this big bear he'd been after turned on us. I thought when we was stuck up in the mountains that the cold and the misery would kill him, and we'd bury him like we buried Jenny and Davy. But he pulled through, and he'll live a while yet. Another very sweet drawing of Hosea. I love Dutch like a father, but in many ways I love Hosea even more. He's kind and fair and like a human being. Dutch is something else. This bear was also something else. Size of a goddamn hotel it was, and mean with it. A drawing of the bear that is not nearly as mean as it should be. Met a strange guy. Thought he was a prophet. Blind. Horse drawings. Found Flaco Hernandez for that silly book. Killed him. Master jumped out of the way, but I still got him. Didn't seem like the type I was going to befriend anyways. That's it. That is where we're at in the story. And Fern, we are the Gamzee KenCon. We are all Kin Gamzee. Fern, since you have not been blessed enough to learn this fact, or blessed enough to be watching this stream with us, would you like a brief synopsis of Red Dead 2 up until this point? There's a light up there. I wonder what that is about. Oh, this is the homestead, yep. Okay. Alright, we're looking for Thomas Downs.
Thomas Downs! Mr. Thomas Downs?
Yep, that's me.
You owe me money.
Oh, no, I'm...
We ain't a charity, Mr. Downs.
Here we go. Oh,
The debt will be paid when I can pay it, sir. There's nothing more I can say.
Really?
this is the charity worker you might remember.
Please, I have a family, sir, please.
I don't care about your family. Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir, I didn't want this either. This is not forgiveness of my debt. This is just a stay.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
Yeah.
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you. Be reasonable.
You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
Yep.
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
That is, in my opinion, one of the lowest, if not the lowest point that Arthur goes to. So I'll remind everyone that the OST in this game is strangely good. Yeah. Thankfully we get a... almost. And obviously Arthur can go lower if you play him low honor, but like in terms of just stuff that happens regardless, I do think that's the lowest.
How are you? Covered from that business in the hotel?
Oh, yeah. So we gonna hit that bank I told you about?
We'll see.
Okay. So our mission here is to return to Strauss and give him the money. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, this mission I think is also part of my thesis about like how Arthur uses violence and hypermasculinity to mask his emotions, because obviously he was getting, you know, very violent, very uppity with that man, but at the same time he was giving the family an out, and he responds
how did you get
this way to
on?
Strauss.
So good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Oh, not the most, what are the details there? What are the special challenges? Okay, I can craft items. Oh, people are playing a harmonica. That's sweet. Alright, let's go do something good and break someone out of jail. Oh, and get Arthur into his outfit. We have a couple of things we can do before we...
So how are you?
I like giving items because...
Well,
Wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters is done. I throwed her on the floor and I knocked off some.
Let's finish contributing.
Wish to God I'd have passed her by.
Is that Swanson that's singing? I'll have to go check it out.
Wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burnt. So did I.
Ah, it's Uncle. Good night, Uncle. Sleep well. Alright, ledger. Lots of Arthur. First things first. I don't have enough for that. Pretty soon I will, though. Alright. Time to do some Arthur maintenance. First off, we are going to remove this boy's vest. No vest. Then, bandanas. No bandana. Save outfit. Oh, there's a letter here. What is our letter?
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again, if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
So we have a woman named Mary Linton that we can go check out. Oh, and I might as well examine this stuff. I got a photograph here of Beatrice Morgan, Arthur's mother, who died in 1870. About 29 years ago. Oh, that's not what I want. I also have over here a zoological compendium, because Arthur likes creatures. We've got a little flower. I can't, or no, he has an incidental dialogue, so I guess I do feel justified in saying this. This flower was his mother's favorite, and he always grabs one from, like, Oregon, states out west when he's out there, because it only grows over there. He mentions that. No indication of who this photograph is of. Oh, where's the first bank robbery newspaper scrap? Nope. He is! He's such a sweet boy! Here we go. Arthur's horseshoe. Arthur's dad. Arthur's dog. And Hosea, Dutch, and Arthur from when they were younger. Look at them! I love that. Where's the first bank robbery photograph? Ah, there it is. I got it. That was finicky. Major T.J. Belford has been a cashier at the baking house of Lee and Hoyt for a number of years, but was nothing prepared for him for what transpired last week. It was about 2 o'clock. 3 men, strangers to me, came through the door and walked up to the counter. One of them, the eldest of the 3, was a fine talker and engaged me in conversation. That would be Hosea. Suddenly, the largest, a big, sullen young man, brandished a firearm and held it up to my face. "Throw up your hands," the third one said, who appeared to be the boss. The 2 repeated the order with an oath, and the leader said, "My fine, patriotic friends and I are going to relieve you of that gold, and introduce a few folks to the benefits of civilization." They came around the counter and grabbed some sacks which contained $5,000 in gold. They demanded to know where the rest of the money was, and I pointed out 3 sacks containing silver, but it was, too bulky for them. They retreated, and one warned against sounding an alarm. "I was never so terrified in my life," Mr. Belford told a reporter. The robbers are reported to have lingered in town, and there are unproven claims that the men traveled to hovels and shanties, and even a home for orphans, and gave handfuls of the ill-gotten gains to the poor. Oh, I want to hear this.
A good old-fashioned house nigger, they called him. But he was beaten just the same. Now, it wasn't the master of the house, who my father loved, in a way, but his brother, whom my father hated with an almighty passion. He beat the slaves almost...
I didn't sit down to most of these conversations, so I'm joining you for this. Oh.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
So Hosea has a business job over there.
He'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
He beat her too. Next day, his brother, the master, shot him dead. The whole plantation cheered. The master gave my father his dead brother's watch and told him as he did so, "Time will catch up with us all." A year later, he set them free and hanged himself the very next night. My father gave me that watch. Beautiful, big pocket watch it was. And now, I've gone and lost it fleeing Blackwater. When I get some spare money, I'm gonna buy myself another one to honor both my father.
Oh my god.
And the folks that saved his life.
So, most of the major side characters in this game have item requests. And, yeah, Lenny's is for a pocket watch.
Hi, Arthur. Everything okay?
Always.
Nope, that's a screenshot. Okay. Item requests. I might actually do that one. 'Cause it's easy.
Mr. Swanson.
Ah, Mr. Morgan.
All good there, Pearson?
Still need more food, Mr. Morgan. Yeah, you should try your luck again with that bow.
I will not. I don't like bringing food into the camp. I did though, Max, I have. Alright. 2 beard, 3 beard, Arthur. Cast your ballots.
Not my best day.
These things are sent to test us.
Yeah, we can really fine-tune Arthur's beard here. So, 2 beard or 3 beard? I think Mars is voting for 2. That's 1 for 2 and 1 for 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. Clean shaven, but he looks bad. Okay, okay. That's all the votes for 2 beard. It'll grow back out later, Max. And I won't be invested enough to change it. Oh no! It's okay, we will grow it back out. Ooh. It'll grow back out. Give it like another hour of playtime. Now that is a boy. Okay. Mars, we have put off introducing you to Javier and Charles long enough. It is time for you to get to know them.
All right, girl.
Or boys. Boys you haven't seen yet. Or boys you probably just don't remember, honestly. I'm loving this Arthur look we put together, everyone.
Out of the damn way. Yeah.
I think we were trying to keep Red Dead 1 survival spoilers down next, but I don't remember.
There, girl. Now, come on.
Anyways, yeah, Javier is cool. I like him a lot.
All right, girl. Okay, girl.
He's very different in this game, if I remember him. If I remember from the other game.
Good girl.
You can't turn me in. This ain't just.
Keep your distance. Got a criminal here. Just. You robbed and murdered your way across half the country.
It's all lies. I ain't never been more than 5 miles from home.
Boy, howdy, I hope this is the honorable thing to do.
Hey, could you get me off this damn nag? Please don't leave me on here.
Alright, remove stranger. Okay. Oh yeah.
Come
cut the ropes off.
So I think we've gone over everyone that's in Red Dead 1. Because we got John, Javier, Bill.
Oh boy.
That's about it.
Sure owe you one. If I'm gonna be hanged, at least let it be for a crime I committed.
Come on, girl.
If you want to make some easy cash, there's a bunch of high rollers who play poker a couple of floors up over the gunsmith in Saint Denis.
Thank you, sir.
Whoa. Easy.
There we go.
Giddy up. Come on. Ah! All right, girl. Faster. There we go.
Alright. So now we are riding hard south to free Sean, who we haven't met yet either. Which means this is just a thing comprised entirely of people we haven't met yet. Stranger mission is in here. Oh my god, is this our— yes! I love Arcadia for amateurs.
Ah.
Hey, mister.
Oh. Hello. Quite a day, isn't it?
Sure.
What a country. I'm working on a project. Photography.
Yeah, I guess that bit.
Of course. Wildlife. That's my thing. Or that's what I want to be my thing. If I have to take another picture of a grumpy housefrau or pompous middle-class burger, I will feed myself to the lions.
I love
Stand
Arcadia
here.
for amateurs.
Here?
Just there.
I'm not gonna do all the
Listen.
stranger missions for a number of reasons,
Morgan.
Pleasure.
but this is one of the
I'm
ones that I
trying
think
to
is
find
good enough to
and
deserve to
capture
do
images of our great
on
predators
stream.
before our greatest predators. Kill them all and stick them on some clubhouse wall.
Good luck with that.
Yes, not the easiest. But, well, I love a challenge. The trick is to leave a big load of meat and relax and pray they don't mistake me for lunch. Oh! Good heavens! My bag! That thing is robbing me! Oh, good heavens!
Don't worry. That thing is a coyote. Sneaky one. Wildlife photographer.
I believe you can find and shoot this coyote. There we go.
This is what I'd call a robbery gone wrong, coyote.
Arthur really be out here talking to animals.
Well, well. You got your bag.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to shoot the dog.
Thank you, sir.
Bag full of meat will tend to bring out the worst in the local population.
You are a gentleman. The bag also had a lot of my supplies. You've saved me days. Can't thank you enough.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I have 100%. I intend to 100%
Take care,
this
sir.
game. Just
I ain't
on my
gonna
other
try to
save
get
where I'm like
myself eaten.
86%
I realize
done.
I am a fool. Forgive me. And thank you very much once again.
The next time I'm in a town,
Please, if I'm to attract any wildlife, I'll keep them to...
okay. The next time I'm in a town, I should definitely make a point of getting Arthur better boots.
Come on, girl. Yeah. Go, go.
So, interesting fact about this game that we're about to find out. You can't enter the section of the game that is where the first game is set. You can't go into New Austin. On account of, like, they will literally teleport bounty hunters behind you and kill you. However, despite this, Arthur does have unique commentary and drawings for all of the unique locations and encounters in that area. So all of this area, whoop, Arthur can explore and make commentary on uniquely in a way that the post game does not.
Easy, girl.
No, stranger missions continue into the epilogue. Because, there's unique dialogue for them.
There we go.
No, it's just, there's actually, interestingly, also unique dialogue for completing the stranger missions during this segment of the game and then coming back during the epilogue and re-meeting with the strangers
How many?
after their missions.
A lot. Uniforms everywhere.
You see Sean?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it.
Alright, Mars, you point to the one that's the one you keep seeing Arthur ship out of.
Just keep your eyes open.
Where's that little Irish bastard?
I'm not quite sure. Trelawney's off trying to find out.
Has anyone been in the Blackwater, see how things lie?
Place is crawling with Pinkertons, bounty hunters, pictures of Dutch and Hosea.
Well, we got a lot of money sitting in that town.
And that's where it's gonna remain for now.
Why haven't they hanged Sean, I wonder?
I think he's bait. Well, they want to trial him publicly.
I love his little hand wiggles when he's trying to grab something.
Moved up the upper Montana, then to a federal prison out west.
Damn. Well, we can't be rescuing people from some federal prison. We either rescue him now or cut him loose.
We're not cutting anyone loose.
Of course not.
Ike Skelding's boys are moving him to a camp nearby before handing him over to the government.
So, I guess we need to stop them before they get to camp. Charles, why don't you head up on the north side, and we'll head up on the other side of the valley and meet you. That way we have them in either direction. Javier, Josiah, come on. Let's go see.
You know, Arthur, the government, or people whom the government...
Yeah, he tends to get shipped with all three of them.
Angry.
Sure.
You might be, I guess, conflating them.
We'll rescue Sean, and then we'll get ourselves lost, good and proper. It's a big country.
I hope so.
Let's go, girl.
Because, yeah, I've seen ship art of him with Javier, I've seen ship art of him with Charles, I've seen ship art of Javier with Charles, I've seen ship art of him with John. That's about it.
Keep your eyes open for Pinkertons. They got patrols out all over this area.
Yes, south of the river, West Elizabeth isn't a very welcoming place right now.
It's definitely as bad as we feared in there, Arthur.
I keep hearing about this woman, Heidi McCourt.
Who?
Young mother, they're saying Dutch murder.
Oh, dear.
There, look. I think that's our boat.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Kind of sad that we don't get more. I want to hear more about that.
Nice and easy. Let's make sure
Because
it's him first before you go starting another war.
we don't get very much information on the woman that Dutch shoots.
We're just
At least during my
furs
playthrough.
out on the trail. Act natural. We'll be fine.
So, You've been gone for a while.
Much as I love dodging the law and sleeping in the dirt with you derelicts, I do have other business to attend to.
What happened in New York?
You know how life is. Never a straight road anywhere.
Especially with you.
Nice to know I'm missed, though. Have you run out of people to rob?
Oh, we'll never run out of people to rob.
But without me, you'll not find the caliber of victim that I find.
Maybe. Anyway, we should keep it down.
Let's go. Stay with them.
You all right, Javier? You're quiet.
He hasn't stopped talking since we left you in Valentine. It's the longest ride of my life.
Cute, dear boy. Very cute.
Okay. I would focus on the boat, but it doesn't really work too well.
Apparently there's a camp somewhere around here where the bounty hunters
It's hard to
meet
drive this horse.
and transfer before continuing out west. I imagine that's where they're headed.
Alright. So we are going to break Sean out of a small camp as opposed to a federal prison. Because this game has no federal prison breaks. Absolutely none. Doesn't happen. I'm kind of sad that I can't like talk to Javier or Josiah or Trelawney.
Hey, they've pulled into shore. All right.
Okay.
Let's take a closer look. Binoculars.
Binoculars time.
Gentlemen.
There we go. Look at the back of my horse's head. Such a sweet girl. There's Sean.
So who are these bounty hunters?
I don't know too much about Ike Skeldon's boys, but I hear they're a big crew, wild, built some reputation in the last year or two.
That looks like Sean to me.
I think we meet
Certainly
more of
kicking
Skelding's
up
boys
enough
later,
of a
but I don't
fuss.
remember.
Yep, that's definitely Sean.
Oh, they're giving him a decent kicking.
Okay,
Well,
we'll go ahead and finish this
You
up
can
then,
only
and then
imagine the shit
stop
he's
the
been
stream.
giving them.
Oh, yes.
They're taking him up the canyon.
So yeah, we can polish up this mission, and then we're good.
There's Charles on the other side.
Hi, Charles.
Let's go.
What about the other two down there?
I've got an idea. Follow me.
The horse pathfinding in this game is not perfect, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't want a shotgun. I just want this carbine repeater.
We should do this quietly if we can.
Leave it to me, gentlemen. I'll go around and create a distraction. Then you two sneak across and do the
Okay.
dirty on them.
Okay.
Do the
Get your
dirty.
knife ready. Keep your head down. Stay here.
So now we wait for Trelawney to...
Okay, let's move down.
Like this?
Don't cross until he's got their
I can't
attention.
spin him very well. He's a difficult man to spin. Also, you notice Arthur has a tiny little
Still reeling them in.
belly.
Gentlemen, excuse me.
Where's his little belly holster?
Gravely ill. What's the problem?
He should have. There it is. He's got a little belly holster.
The one on the left. Okay, come on. Stay low.
I'm beside myself.
I would like all of us to imagine how Arthur looks in a skirt, please.
Calm down, mister. I can't. I'm having a fit.
Trelawney is an awful actor.
Come on, let's get
I love
up
him
there.
so much.
Come on. We got two halfway up the canyon to deal with.
A pleasure as always, gentlemen. I think you have it from here.
There we go. Oh, that didn't work. That was a waste of like 4 throwing knives. Trying to get my throwing knives back. Can't wait till I get the better repeater. Also, guys, I'm loving this shirt we picked out for Arthur. It's so neat looking. If that is a good shot, that better give me some Deadeye. Yeah, that gave me a +5 Deadeye. Where? Oh. Here we go. Yeah, it looks nice.
Quick! Come on, let's get up there.
I like making it look a little less plain, like you said.
Hey, watch out for these two!
I'm really excited for the chapter set in the south, because we're gonna get to dress up Arthur kind of dandy.
I'll take the left side, Charles. You go right, okay?
I guess.
Take him down!
Goddamn army in this semester. How much is Sean's bounty? Maybe we should turn him in. Still time.
That has to be an explosive, right? Oh. Alright, hold on. There we go. Where? Where? I think I just want the Schofield out right now. Impressive. Is Arthur like out of Deadeye? Why is Arthur's aim so shaky? Alright, Sean. Alright, Sean.
Arthur.
You know, you're a lot less ugly from that other angle, Arthur. Come on. Do we get a hug, Arthur? A warm embrace for a lost brother now found. You know, nothing means more to me than this gang, the bond we share. It's the most real thing to me. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. But in spite of all of that, I would have easily left you here to rot if Charles hadn't stopped me. I don't believe a word of that, Arthur. Get him out of here. You're a great man, Arthur Morgan. The kind of young whippersnapper I can really admire. Oh, shut up. Right, we should split up. Javier, will you escort Mr. McGuire back to camp? Charles, best you ride separately. Be careful. There's patrols everywhere.
What about you?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I can.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, come on.
Have I got stories for you?
Yeah, I can't wait.
An amazing stopping point for the night.
But fear not, the joy's back in your lives now.
Alright, Fern, Mars. The two of you enjoy your night. Thank you for joining me for this stream. Yeah, he's better than Irish though he is of course Irish. Hello, Arabian. Alright, see you guys at some later point. Possibly tomorrow, honestly. Who's reported me? What crime have I committed? Up.
Yeah. Now, come on. Yeah.
I believe if I cross the state line, I immediately lose all my bounty. Or I lose the wanted.
Come on.
I hope GTA 6 is expansive enough that they can pull a bounty system like this, where if you just run away from the law for long enough, they stop looking for you. And then you get like a permanent bounty in that set area.
Easy, easy.
Okay. Alright, Max, I will see you later as well. You have a good night.